Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty here, and I am at the Toronto Zoo. Always nice to come by here. I would say that I probably come here about once every other year. Maybe, I don't know, maybe less frequently. Yeah, it's always a fun time. There are a couple animals in particular that I love seeing, and all the work that the Toronto Zoo does for wildlife is really incredible. Plus, hey, Wonderland, why can't we have these? Water bottle filling. There's one outside of the Toronto Zoo, like before you even get in. Wonderland, please get on these. These are incredible. They're so necessary. I would love to see them. Obviously not right in the middle of pathways, but still. Toronto Zoo, you've already gotten a point in my book. Alright, so as the rain starts to pick up here a little bit, and I do believe it's just supposed to drizzle a little bit, coming this winter, Lumina Enchanted Night Walks. That sounds really cool. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but, sounds fun. Peacock Cafe is a classic here, and they have Tim Hortons. Woo! Also part of the zoo experience is the merry-go-round with all sorts of fun animals instead of just, the standard horses. So, you can ride on, a tiger, leopard, a bunch of different animals like that. Those who remember the old Hanna-Barbera go-round, or Hanna-Barbera go-round, similar to that. I love the fact that the gift shop here is the greenhouse gift shop, themed to an actual greenhouse. And then they do have, over on that side, they have the Zootique gift shop. Really, really fun. Nice little entrance here. And also, Zoomobile. So they've got these neat little visuals here. Statues made out of all the different, garbage taken out of the ocean. So, it is actually really great to see them pointing out, this is how much garbage, is created by us humans. It's not good. Debris on this structure was collected from the Pacific Coast beaches by volunteers. Sad, but also really cool that they were able to make something awesome out of it, and eye-opening. 22-year-old bird.
They actually only out in captivity, and then the wild about 10 to 15. Because birds, when they get older, they get their adult feathers, and they actually always grow back to exactly. They kind of have the trick of and between their territory or food and competition for it, it allows birds to always have a fair fighting chance, because a young bird doesn't know whether you're going against an old bird or a young bird. Now he's cleaning himself.
Sorry, what kind of animal is it?
Yeah, this is a lanner falcon. Yeah, his name is Deer. Now you've got a feather.
So this Discovery Zone here is basically where they do all the educational stuff for school trips and everything. Really, really awesome that they do all that. They've got the Waterside Theater over there, the Kids Zoo. I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, all sorts of fun stuff for kids here. Really, 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 really awesome. And then, also as part of this, they've got Splash Island. That name sounds very familiar. But it is their large splash pad, which I will show off right now.
Look at Willem.
Very well-themed splash pad over here, with whales, walruses, slides. Quite substantial for a zoo. Really, really interesting.
Front and two in the back.
Most birds do have 3 in the front and 1 in the back. So there's 2 and 2 pairings.
Really awesome to see, you know, all these animal handlers with these birds out here, just showing them off. Really cool. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, Mary, Mary can hear the bushes see. Kookaburra. Awesome.
If you have a species that becomes isolated on an island, so for example, these are an island species, at one time they were part of a mainland group of monitor lizards. Water levels rose, separated them off on their own couple islands, and because there were no other predators on those islands where there were on the mainland, these guys didn't have to stay small to stay hidden and to be able to escape predators. They became the top predators in their new habitat, and because of that, their size wasn't suppressed, and they were able to evolve a massive body size because they're now the apex predator. So that's the idea behind it. We see some other forms of island gigantism in reptiles in the Galapagos Islands. So huge, huge tortoises, much larger than their mainland counterparts. Not many predators on Galapagos.
Marsupial summer home. This looks like something straight out of Crash Bandicoot. And yes, of course, I am, you know, like Crash Bandicoot. He's a bandicoot. He is a marsupial. And I haven't seen any, which makes me sad. No bandicoots. Also could not see the echidna, which is what Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog, that's what he is. But I do love this sign. Summer home. Really cool kangaroo walkthrough entrance. Please stay on path. But I want to spend time with the kangaroos. I want to go over and hug one.
You have to stay on the path. I don't want it.
Come over there.
I don't want it, baby.
Kangaroos, kangaroos. Hey, those aren't kangaroos. Invaders. Get them out. But yeah, really, really cool walkthrough here so that there is no fence between you and the kangaroos.
Got a baby on the couch. Yeah. Hey.
They look like they're ready to fight you at all times.
We're running again.
Oh, it's doing something.
Go run again.
It was doing something.
Is that a baby one?
Aww, little kangaroo.
This is the kangaroo.
Nó sang cái niệm
You always see, you know, kangaroos hopping around, but it's interesting to see them use their arms in order to help them. Really, yeah, really interesting.
Oh yeah. Just poop.
This is super cool that you get to get this close to them. You know, here he goes. You know, kangaroos. Okay, not so little, but they are kangaroos. Adorable. Out of the way, goose. One last kangaroo here as we're about to exit the walkthrough.
Did you see the thing?
Just kind of see the head.
Did you see it? It's huge. It's almost like, you know.
Tigers are my absolute favorite animal.
What was his name?
I am wearing a tiger t-shirt at the moment. And I absolutely love tigers. Some tigers are very sleepy right now, but still absolutely incredible to see them. And they do have a lot of space outdoors to run around. I mean, you know, relatively. But if I'm remembering correctly, these are not the only tigers that the Toronto Zoo has. Yeah, these are the Antwerp tigers. Really, really awesome. Wow.
It's the world's largest tiger.
Right up in the treetop, you've got a red panda, which is super cool. For those who don't know, red pandas are actually the namesake for the browser Firefox in one other language, I'm not sure which. Then red pandas are actually referred to, essentially, it's best translated as Firefox. So yeah, just kind of a little bit of trivia there. Camel. Well, I do indeed have it. Camel, camel, camel. One of my favorite comedians, well, one of my favorite comedy bits was by this one comedian who said, why do we all, you know, call over animals making the same sound as if every animal instinctively reacts to... It doesn't make any sense. And then, after that doesn't work, then we resort to, here, camel, 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 as if they know what the name of it is. You know, camel, I'm a camel, hey, I'm a camel, here, I'm coming. Great comedy bit. It's weird how the humps are like wobbly. Would not have really thought of them being that way, but hello. Very large bird. I think it's a falcon. Very large falcon. Like very large. Snowy owl here. Getting the breeze from a fan. And it's just sitting there. But when it looks over, oh my goodness. Yeah. It's weird. Freaky. But also just really, really cool. Hi. He was looking right at us, but it's actually facing the other way. Wolves. Or maybe Arctic foxes. I think they're wolves. Anyway, as seen from above, they are pure white. Cool. This is probably the most picturesque area of the zoo that I've seen yet. Yeah, I love the waterfall that you can like go behind it and everything. And then you've got these beautiful blue parrots here, and then you've even got a capybara back there, which I know is very hard to see, but it is, from what I heard, the world's largest rodent. Yay! 3 beautiful little parrots. Okay, not so little. 1 there, and then 2 in their little house here. Awesome. There's the capybara from very far away. The best side of water. Yeah, it's definitely possible to do, a journey behind falls style thing, Wonderland. Please bring it back, even if it's just like a single year thing, limited run, walkthrough thing, one directional. I would really, really love to see that. A couple of large cats here from the Americas. You've got, I think, both jaguars. Maybe one of them is a jaguar and the other is like a puma. But yeah, really cool to see them. Spider monkeys, does whatever a spider monkey does. Yeah. Just another shot of this jaguar here. Oh, spider monkey. Finding a new home here. Flamingos. Some standing on 1 leg, some standing on 2 legs. All of them very inactive, but very bright. They get their color from the food that they eat. So, yeah, they're brighter they are, I guess the more they've eaten recently. Very quick. Cute little face on these guys. Oh, you're adorable. So cute. Super cute. Okay, this one not as much as the others, but still really cute. Otters, Canadian otters. They are so cute and playful. Yeah, just absolutely adorable. But I don't even know like what part of Canada they live in. They're so playful. Hi. Hey there. Over here, we've got some turtles, as well as some beavers, which seem very, very large to me, but I have no idea how large beavers are supposed to get. It's waking up. Oh, I guess it's not waking up. It's still really, really cute. Beavers.
Tiny, yeah.
I've seen a beaver in the wild before. Have you?
Oh my god.
Hello, beaver.
Wow.
They're so
It's
cute.
massive. Yeah.
They're adorable. Snake keeper here, letting people feel what a snake actually feels like. It is scaly, it is not slimy. If you don't know the difference, then you need to feel a snake at some point. It's really, really interesting. This is one of the greatest things that I see here at the zoo every year. This idea of building bridges or tunnels for wildlife to cross through. Really, really awesome. Basically just looks like this. Like animals can, run over top of the highway. Really incredible solution to, keep these areas connected, to give animals a better chance of being able to get all over the place. There is just the cutest little gorilla I have ever seen. Oh, he's so pretty. Or she, I don't know. With its parents. He's so adorable. Gorillas just doing their thing. Gorillas are so awesome. And then another friendly reminder, yes, you can make a difference. Recycle your old cell phones to reduce deforestation and help save gorillas. Another statue made out of garbage here. Just, please do your part. Please help protect these animals. Well, that's something you don't see very often. For the well-being of our gorilla troop, please refrain from showing them any videos or photos, as some content can be upsetting and affect their relationships and behavior within their family. So you've heard it here. Do not show this video to any gorillas. A bunch of lemurs, the whole family, all sleeping together on one little branch. And here's some giraffes on the location where the elephants used to call home. Really, really awesome. I believe these are the young ones, so that's why they're not as tall as you might think they would be. And then just a little peacock there. I know that the peacocks kind of just run around the zoo wherever they want, which is really, really cool. But yeah, cool, fun times, and giraffes. Yay! Now it's time for the Burrows and Caves of Africa, which is a must-do for me every single time I come here, and it's kind of hidden. It's not like hidden, but it's just easy to miss. Alright, so tigers are the one animal that I always have to see, and the other are the naked mole rats. They are absolutely adorable in my mind. They're just so cute. I love them. And yes, part of that is inspired by Kim Possible, but I just can't get over them. They're so cute. My sister thinks I'm crazy for thinking that they're cute, but I don't care. They're cute. They're adorable. And I will not stop loving them. They have these giant little teeth. I know that doesn't make any sense, giant little teeth, but they really are. And they all sleep in a big pile. Aww, you're adorable. I would much rather have naked mole rats than than a hamster or anything. They're so cute. They're so tiny and cute.
Weird.
They are adorable. So cute. Yes, I definitely do want one as a pet, but I know that I can't have them. They are very much familial creatures, and yeah. But I'll still come here and check them out every time I'm here. Bats right over here. My favorite thing about bats is Batman. Of course, Dracula is also a thing. But I mean, bats, for the most part, most of them are actually vegetarians. They, eat off of berries and stuff. But yeah, it was still really, really cool to see them hanging around here. Tiny little.
Naked mole rat.
Naked mole
I
rat.
can see.
Look at that.
Naked mole rat. Ew. They're gross.
And now for the Sumatran tigers. I could stand watching tigers all day, absolutely all day. And this will be the last animal that I see for today. I know I didn't show off Africa, I didn't show off the Canadian domain, but I have to get to the park. I have to get to Wonderland and do my weekly report and check out everything that's going on there. It is the Labor Day Sunday, so checking out the fireworks and the Chinese acrobats before they go away. So really, really awesome, but I absolutely adore tigers so much. Just another shot of the Sumatran tiger. And they are critically endangered, isolated populations, which is never good. Basically, it means that they have just a few small little locations where the entire population is spread out over. So all these little dots here, and I know just disappeared because my camera is being a pain, but yeah, basically they're not even in the same area, which makes it even harder for them to find partners. So I have not said enough about how incredible all of the the nature of the Toronto Zoo. It's just fantastic. I love that it's built into a forest. You are in a natural environment as you're walking around. And right over there, I know it's a little odd, but they do have a zipline experience, and it goes right through the trees, which is really, really incredible. I love how the zoo has been adapting based on, just trying to find other ways to get revenue, to keep things running, and change up the zoo experience every now and again. Really, really awesome. I would love to try it. It is about, I think, $26.50 per person, which is fairly expensive, but you do save $5 if you are a zoo member. I am not, but definitely something that I would look toward doing. Other than that, just honestly, the forest here is incredible. I can't even see any animals from here because I am just in nature, and that is really, really great to see. All right, so that wraps up my quick tour of most, well, maybe not most, some of the Toronto Zoo. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. If you didn't enjoy this video, even more so, let me know in the comments below. I'm trying to keep some variety on the channel, and this is just one way that I'm trying to do that. Also, this sign absolutely 100% was made just for me. Ever thought of becoming a parent to a tiger? Every day of my life. I love tigers so much. I'm even wearing a tiger shirt right now, and I have another white tiger shirt at home. Yes, so, this has been the Toronto Zoo, parts of it. If this gets, a lot of love, maybe I'll try to rush another trip here. Well, not rush, but, speed along another trip so that it's not another 2 years, and show off the Africa section and Canadian domain. Plus some of the other buildings, and just other animals in general. So, until next time, guys, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.